If you play Terraria as much as me, I have a couple of mods that you need to download. These mods allow me to do things like spawn in any item I want or spawn in 50 of the same boss. Let's check out these mods. Alright, so I haven't done a video like this in a minute where I kind of go over the cheat mods that I be using for Team Mod Loader, and I always get the question about which mods I use. Very simple, as we can see, made by the same creator, Jopo Jelly, hopefully I said that right. My main go-to cheat mods for spawning things in is Cheat Sheet and Heroes mod. Boom, look at that. There's all the creators, boom, right there. And we're gonna hop in game and I'm gonna show you guys all the things, but I also wanna hop in game with a different cheat mod that people have been telling me about. It's called like Dragon Lens, and it's like an even better cheat mod that adds in like pretty much the same things, but like even more. So that's something we might check out later on in this video. But first, let's get to it. We got this right here. This is Cheat Sheet. I've been using Cheat Sheet for forever. When I do any playthrough, I always get the question like, this dude be cheating, he got cheat sheet. No, I'm just loyal. Loyalty is something y'all don't know the description or definition of. I legit been using this since like OGT mod loader, because I don't think recipe browser was a thing way back then. You would just have a mod like this and it had its own built-in recipe browser. Yeah, this is how I spawn in my items, my enemies, everything. We got this right here, show item browser, boom. You get to see all the items. They got their own categories. And if you want to sort them by mods, boom, you can click the little M. You can sort through specific mods. Very simple, very easy. You can also search things. And then we got the NPC browser, pretty much the same thing in terms of how you could sort through modded enemies and stuff. You got all NPCs. You can sort it by bosses. The bosses thing is a little bit weird because as you can see, some bosses are missing. For example, there's no Eater Worlds, and that's probably because the Eater Worlds is a segmented boss, so it treats it a little different here. And then we got town NPCs, net ID NPCs, which are like NPCs that just have variants. Filtered NPCs, which you can enable and disable NPCs. Look at this. Say, I don't want zombies spawning anymore. You know, we bring them in. I'm tired of zombies. Right click. They're never going to spawn again. You know, a good example, you could do this with lava slimes. Get them out of here. And then everything you disable, you go to the filtered NPC section and you can see them all. Same thing, got a little search bar that you can use. Very useful, very simple and easy to use. And then of course we got the recipe browser. Pretty much same thing. Recipes, search them up, find them. Then we got this mod extension cheats. Cheat mods installed. I don't have any extensions installed, so obviously that's not going to show much. Show clear menu, clear items drop, clear projectiles, clear buffs, clear debuffs. Very simple, very easy to understand. Let's say I kill all these slimes, right? Look at all the drops on the floor. I hit this, boom, the drops are gone. That one I kind of don't use that often. I should use it more, but I really don't use that often. We'll do the paint tools one last. We'll move on to this one. The extra accessory slots. You can have 6 extra accessory slots, and as you can see, they are right here. Very useful if you're trying to just showcase a bunch of accessories. We got vacuum items. This one is another very simple, basic one. You click it. Boom, everything gets sucked up into your inventory. We got show NPC butcherer. We could butcher all hostile NPCs. Boom, you see all these enemies flying around and jumping around. Gone. We got butcher hostile and friendly NPCs, and then we got butcher friendly NPCs. My boy Dante, get him out of here. We got quick waypoints. This one is very useful before like Terraria had its, you know, little pylon system. This is something I would use in like regular playthroughs just to save some time, you know, just teleporting places. And then you also got a random one. After that, we got a spawn rate multiplier. It could go all the way down to 0.25 and it could go all the way up to times 30. We got minion slot boost, goes all the way to 20. So I can have 20 extra minion slots. And then we can configure extra tools here. Like we can put a god mode thing on. We can put a light hack thing on. Now, the reason why I don't really touch any of those is because we move on to Heroes mod and it has all of those. But yeah, back to this, the paint tool. This is probably the coolest thing about Cheat Sheet is this paint tool. So you see this like block of, you know, floating dirt I have up here, right? If we click eyedropper and I go like this, I highlight this whole flying piece of dirt, and then we do that, we have it selected, and I click paint tiles, boom. Look at that. I just pretty much duplicated it, and it's very useful for like giant builds and stuff like that. I've used it for all kinds of things like making arenas or just making really long platforms like this out here. Insanely useful, very, very cool. You can undo the last paint job you did. Look at that, it's gone. but I want it back. Bring it back. You can flip it horizontal. You can flip it vertically. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. And toggle transparent selection, you know, a couple extra options. That's probably one of the most unique things about Cheat Sheet is that little paint tool. On to Heroes mod here. We also have an item browser here. As you can see, it's organized too, so you could go ahead and use that just like the cheat sheet one. This one I don't really use as often. I really just use the rest or the regular cheat sheet one. We got enable infinite reach, self-explanatory. Enable fly camera. Now this one is pretty cool. We can enable a camera that is pretty much just not locked onto our character. So if you ever want to do like cinematics or you're doing stuff with like building, you know, you could just use this and you could right click to teleport your character. It's pretty cool. I've used it a handful of times. We got disable enemy spawns. Pretty simple. Very good for like showing off stuff. For example, like my little reviews or mod showcases. If enemies are annoying me nonstop, I just turn off their spawns. We got clear items off the ground. We know what that one does. We got the change time, which you can also stop rain, start it, stop sandstorm, start them, make it nighttime, make it noon. I have time paused always, so it's always like daytime and I don't have to be resetting it all the time. And then you could force the enchanted sundial. We got waypoints. Now we can add waypoints. This one I don't use too often, but this is a pretty useful one. We can add a waypoint. Boom. Let's make a waypoint right here. Let's call it beach. Bam. There's the beach. I go back over here. And then I click on the beach. Look, I'm here. Very useful. Again, especially for a person like me who can showcase mods and stuff and say I have specific areas where I do things. Can be very useful. We also have the mob spawn window here. Now, this one doesn't show like the pictures of the NPCs, which is the main reason why I don't use this one. And I just use the regular cheat sheet one. But this one, you could type text. It's a little bit more easier, I guess, to navigate with text. But I like the pictures. We got this one, the buff window. Now, this is pretty cool because you could like enable buffs and have them enabled forever, like legit all buffs. Like if I turn on Blessing of the Moon, look at that, I turn into the little wolf and it's enabled, shoot, permanently, I guess, because this isn't like a regular Terraria buff. But like say if I want a buff to be on for like forever, say I want like warmth, I could put this to like 900 or 9,000 seconds. Shoot, why not? Look at 3 hours. Pretty useful. Another one that I use here and there, but not too often. We do got one that I use 24/7, and that is God mode. Obviously, turn God mode off, I take damage. Turn it on, I don't take damage, but I could right click and I take damage, but my health doesn't go down. Or does it go down? We got prefix editor. This is for reforging. Look at that. I could get like the greatest reforge ever. Give me legendary. We got open regions window. I don't know what this one does. No idea what that does. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one I probably don't use ever. So somebody in the comments, you might have to tell me what that does. All right, we got this one, check tile for last modification, which is a very interesting one. Another one that I don't think I even know what the hell it does, if I'm being 100% honest with you. After that, we got view connected players, obviously for multiplayer stuff. We got miscellaneous options, which have a bunch that I do use. Set spawn point, reveal map is one I use all the time when I make new Terraria worlds. We got the light hack. If I go underground where it's really dark, boom, light hack. We could ban destructive explosives. We could disable gravestones. We could open group management, whatever the hell that means. And then we got extension tools. The only one that is here is the spawn rate multiplier. And then we could log in to something. I don't know what this logs into, but that's probably for like server stuff if you're trying to use Heroes mod on a server. One last thing that people do ask me, and that is, how do you teleport around the map? That is Heroes mod that allows me to do it, I believe. Right click to teleport, plain and simple. If I need to go somewhere, boom, right click to teleport, I'm there. I can do it in walls. I can do it all the way across the map. It really does not matter. I have installed Dragonlance, and as we can see, welcome to Dragonlance. Please select a layout to get started. Shoot, what am I messing with here? We can imitate cheat sheet and Heroes mod, so it means we get the little bar at the bottom. I think let's do advanced. Give me advanced. Whoa, this looks sick. Okay, so how does this work? So pretty much the same thing. We could click the little bars and they go away and come out. What do we got here? Item spawner. Okay, look at that. Ooh, kind of reminds me of like OG Minecraft creative mode, but obviously way more organized. As you can see, we got filters. This is crazy. This is like so much more detailed. Projectile spawner, we can straight up spawn a projectile. Like if I ever wanted to spawn a drill projectile. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, like I could spawn in Happy Bomb. Watch this. There's a bomb. Watch out. Does that break blocks? Okay, thank God. Yeah, insanely detailed. We got NPC spawner. Here we go. I like this. I like this a lot. I need the pictures, man. I just work better with the pictures. I'm not saying I'm stupid or anything, but well, maybe. But the pictures help a lot. They kind of look like, yeah, very cool. We got buff spawner, same thing, can give us all the buffs in the world. Dust spawner, we can spawn like dust particles. It's very interesting. Tile spawner, so we can straight up just spawn in blocks. That's actually really cool. So if there's like a block that's hard to get your hands on, or just isn't like a regular block you get your hands on, you could just spawn it like this. Sound player, yo, we could play sounds. Yo, this is sick. It's like the most ramp zombie moan. And then we got accessory tray, a virtually infinite collection of extra accessory slots. So does this mean that I could just shove my accessories in here and they just keep going? That's exactly what that means. Nice. And I still have everything on and my regular accessory slots are open. That's very, very cool, bro. I know at the beginning of the video I was saying I was faithful, but oh shoot, I don't have God mode on. But yeah, I know I said I was faithful, but you know, this is looking like an easy upgrade, is it not? Am I about to cheat on Heroes mod and cheat sheet? What else do we got? We got this one. Clear items, clear projectiles, clear NPCs, clear buffs, clear gorge, clear dust. Okay. And then what's this one? Mass illumination. Okay, so very simple. Very similar to the previous one. Damn, there's like a light brighter it goes. Usually it's just like 3, I think, for the other ones, but there's like one that's fully brighter. I don't know. This is cool. Show hitboxes of various entities. NPC hitboxes. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. I messed with it. That could be useful for stuff. We got the free camera, so it's similar to the other camera, and then we got the lock camera. Got it. And what about our main bar at the bottom? God mode. Turn that on, please. Oh, okay. So right click to allow being hit, but disallow dying. Got it. So that's probably what they meant with the other God mode, and I just didn't understand it. I thought what it would do was it just shows the damage numbers and shows me getting hit, but my health wouldn't move. That's what I was thinking the God mode did in Heroes mod. But now I get it. Now I can't die. It doesn't even matter if I take damage. We got omnipotent building. You have infinite reach and can place blocks quickly. No clip. You can move without any inhibition. Let's see it. Oh man, I like this. We can't even see where I'm at, but I like this. Fast forward click to speed up the game up to 4 times. Oh, look at that. That zombie is moving. They're all moving. I can do it 4 times. Oh my God. Where am I? I wonder how fast I could run across the world or how fast I could fly across the world. Pretty cool. Time tool, adjust or pause the day and night cycle. Oh, you can get really specific with this. That's very nice. We got the weather tool, also very specific. I really like how detailed this is. Difficulty switcher, so you don't need to be in journeys mode to switch in difficulty. That's actually really useful. Enemy spawn adjuster, can obviously change spawn rates. It goes up to 10. Item editor, changes stats and other fields of an item. Okay, let's place our zenith here, and obviously I could put the reforges on it, but look at that, I could change the damage itself. So if I wanted my zenith to do 500 damage, I could do that. Oh my God, that's honestly amazing. That might create a bunch of future videos. We got player editor, so I can edit my character. Say if I want 1,000 health, boom, bada bing. That's max life. Do I do extra life? Maybe I do extra life. That's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Now I got 600. Okay. And then give you minion slots, infinite wing time, a bunch of cool stuff. This is so sick. We got tile painter, so I'm assuming this is exactly the same thing that the cheat sheet one does, but you do get some extra stuff here. Export structures to files using no tiles, place chests, generate structures. Okay. If you download structure helper, you can do all that. Very cool. We got an item magnet, and then we got customize tool. Customize your toolbar layout. So you get everything like really specific in how you want it. Pretty cool. I'm really messing with this. I might have to stop my days of being loyal, bro. I'm sorry, cheat sheet, but I think it's time that I get rid of you. If I were to customize everything, which I might do off camera, obviously, I'd probably make these bars a little bit smaller or something, because I feel like these bars stick out a lot more than cheat sheet and Heroes mod did. And also on the mini map, as we can see here, we got map teleportation, hide map. You can reset the map, reveal it back to us, and then the right click to teleport is still a thing. Very good mod. Is definitely a mod that you need if you do things similar that I do, or if you just want to mess around in a Terraria world with friends, you know? You ever just like hop in a creative Minecraft world and mess around? Boom, these are the perfect mods for that. But thank y'all for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I know I gotta actually say that for once, because I always get comments telling me that they didn't see my video pop up in their suggestions or their subscriber feed. Videos popping up on the screenshot of the developers of these mods. I'll see y'all next time.